Good morning to you. Welcome to Pittsburgh Today Live. I'm Christine Sorensen. Happy New Year. A look at some great slow cooker recipes that will help you make home cooked meals without all the fuss. We'll have some new meals to try and some easy tips as well with this sauce. Coming up here on Pittsburgh Today Live, many people resolve to eat healthier in the new year, and that can mean eating more home-cooked meals. Coming up, we'll take a look at some great slow cooker recipes that the whole family will love.
Well, coming up next here on Pittsburgh Today Live, we're in the kitchen with some great slow cooker recipes. How you can make a meal that will feed the whole family by simply adding all the ingredients to your slow cooker. And it makes the house smell great, too. Details on all that coming up next as Pittsburgh Today Live continues.
Making dinner in your slow cooker can be a great way to save yourself time and allow you to cook a nutritious dinner for your family. Plus, the house smells great. And now you can make slow cooker meals even easier by using pre-made sauces. And joining us today from the Jesben Slow Cooker Sauce Company's creator, Susie Schwartz. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much
Great
for
to have you
me.
here. So you're from our area. What part of town?
O'Hara Township, Knox Chapel area.
And so how did you come up with this idea? Because you were a psychologist. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. But you know, I'm a mom first and foremost, and I didn't realize that when you have kids, you become a cook. A big part of your job is making sure your kids eat healthy. But I didn't want to spend all my time in the kitchen. At the same time, I'm pretty picky about what my kids eat. So I would often use the slow cooker, and the recipes that we have today are recipes I made for my family time and time again, and friends, and everybody loved it. But it would take a while to prepare.
Yeah, all the chopping seems to take a lot of time.
I have, just for you to see, this is, you know, some of what goes into it in the morning is a lot of chopping, measuring. And
right, measuring all the herbs, and I see you got brown sugar, vinegar, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. And the slow cooker, you think of it as a convenience product, but really a lot of the recipes are pretty cumbersome, especially if you want to make it from scratch and have that all-natural, homemade. So often I would plan to do it, but I would run out of time. I'd be making lunch, and you know how the mornings can be.
Well, because you do have to do it in the morning early.
Right. You want to set it ahead of time so then the meat stays in the refrigerator.
Right.
So as I was making this sauce for dinner one night, I said to my husband, I can't believe I can't find anything like this in the store. That's all natural, it's all in one jar. And so we decided we would just go for it and start our own slow cooker sauce company.
So this kind of takes all that chopping and measuring and puts it in the jar for you, so you don't have to do that?
Exactly. It's all in there.
Wow.
It's all my homemade recipe. We spent a year developing it with a professional kitchen to make sure that it was still all natural, and a lot of people when they taste it say it tastes very homemade.
Wonderful.
So I feel like we did our job.
So do you have different flavors right now, or what kinds do you have?
Yes, if you'd like I can show you.
Yeah, let's see what you do with them.
This is, as you can, these are boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Okay.
Which I think do well in the slow cooker. To be honest, chicken was never my strong suit. I'd always try to make sure it was cooked, and then it would get too cooked. But you can't, yeah, the slow cooker is very fail-safe.
Right, I do love that. Like, you know it's going to be cooked. You don't have to worry about salmonella or anything like that.
So this is our Italian tomato, pepper, and herb sauce.
Ooh, wow.
And as you can see, it's full of all the vegetables that I would normally have chopped.
Oh, they're big and nice and chunky, so you feel, you can see you're actually getting veggies. It's not just...
Exactly. So if you don't get around to any side dishes, you've got all your vegetables in there. There's onions, red pepper, green pepper.
Oh, it smells good too. I love that.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you need to mix it up, or either way
no,
it's fine?
it's so hands-free. I plop the meat in. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how easy it is, I've discovered.
That's great.
I now make it for my kids this way, right out of the jar, because I know it's still all natural.
Wonderful.
It's gluten-free, no preservatives. Cool. Now, this is a chuck roast.
Okay.
It's probably like about a 3-pound chuck roast. And again, just plunk it in there. This is the barbecue. This is actually my first recipe.
Okay.
This is the original barbecue, and it's very kid-friendly. It's not spicy. It's sweet. It is a lot of onions.
Some veggies in there too.
Lots of chopped onions, tomatoes, brown sugar.
Oh, that smells good too.
Yeah, thanks.
Yummy. So how long do you let these cook then?
If you've if you're doing it in the morning, you can put it on low, cook it 8 hours, or whenever you get home.
Great. Here, you got the finished ones.
I have the finished product to show you. Thank you. And then,
can you do it on high also for the shorter time?
Yes, for about 4 hours on high.
Okay.
Which, to be honest, I kind of rely on that a lot. Now here's the chicken.
Oh, doesn't that look delicious?
And again, you saw the prep. I am not kidding you. That's all there is to it. Isn't it ridiculously easy?
Yeah.
There's nothing to measure.
It is ridiculous.
You can't mess it up.
And then how would you serve this
one?
Well,
I'll show you if you excuse me. I'm just going to reach over here for a spoon. And I just have a bed of egg noodles.
Okay.
I like it on the egg noodles because they kind of, soak up the sauce. But again, I used the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use whatever kind of meat you like.
Okay.
But this way, especially with kids, I don't have to worry if anybody's going to get a bone. And then, you can see also in the sauce, there's lots of herbs and, it's all in there.
Look at how good that looks. Now, would you use the sauce on there too, or?
Yes, I'll.
The liquid, because that looks delicious.
Yes,
to me,
I actually used a slotted spoon. Totally, And we'll just let that, kind of drizzle over, and you get all the veggies with it and the juices.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Into the noodles.
All right, here, I'll try that one.
Okay, help yourself to that.
Well, you make the next one. So tell me the other one, what do you make with that? The beef one.
This one is, the chuck roast, as you saw.
Okay.
And this one is in the chuck roast in with the barbecue sauce.
Okay, right.
Let me get rid of this.
Susie, this is delicious.
Thank you. And then I'll just show you, what we can do is, if you don't mind passing me a bun, I'll show you.
Absolutely.
It's great to make sliders. This is just
here you go.
All the beef and the onions, and it's very sweet. We once did a food show, and a little 8-year-old girl kept coming back for more and more. So the adults say it reminds me of something my mother would make. Yeah, and if you want to top it with any kind of coleslaw, you can. And I can show you some other applications.
Yeah, while I'm eating, you tell me what else you've got. Different ideas for these same two jars. Okay.
And it's so versatile. This is the beef in a refrigerated pastry roll.
Oh my!
We actually had this for dinner last night with the chicken.
Wow.
My kids loved it. But this is the beef. This is a brisket, my husband's favorite, just the same barbecue sauce, but at the end I put a brisket in and I slice it. This is a turkey sausage that I did in the Italian.
Wow.
And this is a chuck roast in the Italian.
Oh my goodness, these are all delicious. And those are even from the
It is. In the spirit of New Year's and Super Bowl time, I just made a little platter of, this is the barbecued beef that we made in some mushroom caps. These are little chicken puffs, and these are little egg rolls made with beef and some coleslaw.
Oh my
goodness. I even have a vegetarian option in the Italian. I did tofu and portobello mushrooms over brown rice because some people, a lot of people don't like to eat meat.
That is delicious. I love these sliders.
These
are really yummy too. My goodness. And where are you selling the sauces right now?
Right now, we are very fortunate to be in all the Giant Eagles, Community Market, McGinnis Sisters.
Great.
We have a website that my husband updates to show us where we're going next. We've been very fortunate with a lot of local support.
And you're going to be working on more sauces?
You bet. I'm already at it.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations, Susie.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us. All right, if you like more information about Jesben sauces, wait, I meant to ask you, where's Jesben name from?
Jesben. I'm so glad you asked. It's my kids. Jessica's my daughter, Ben is my son.
Jesben, I love it. Jesben. All right, more about the Jesben sauces, visit our website, kdka.com/PTL. And again, you can find them at Giant Eagle, McGinnis Sisters, and community markets in Pittsburgh.